Well, this building, being a historic building, had several design challenges for the design team.
The developer wanted to do a 3-star hotel, and they wanted to do a Hampton Inn, which falls under Hilton. And so we were challenged with maximizing the number of hotel rooms.
Where VRF fit in for this specific building was the fact that it's a landmark building. They could not penetrate the outside walls, so they couldn't use a PTAC, which is Hampton Inn's brand standard.
The entire building is VRF from the lower level up through the upper level.
What's great about this setup is that we have heating and cooling year-round. A lot of places don't have that. A lot of places have to wait till the boilers switch on. They have to worry about outside air.
It could be as hot as it will ever get in Chicago, and we'll be okay. And it can get as cold as it's going to get, and we'll also be okay.
On a building like Motor Club that was built in the 1920s, the advantage of running small refrigerant lines through the building was very appealing as opposed to trying to install new ductwork.
It doesn't take up a lot of space. That's a huge benefit of VRF because, from the condensing units on the roof to the evaporators in the hotel rooms, we're running refrigerant pipes that are, at the largest an 1 3/8 inches. If you look up at the roof where we've got the condensing units that serve floors 15 down to 4, which is the majority of this building, those condensers take up literally 30 square feet total. And then we've got the Art Cool mirror in the actual hotel rooms. The horizontal Art Cool mirror, this is actually a really nice option because it gives that little edge, that little twist where an architect can say, okay, I like that.
It allows every room to have independent control in terms of temperature without modifying any other parts of the building.
They're some of the most user-friendly units that I've ever worked with in my career. The guests love them. The engineering department loves them. They're high-tech. They're quiet. They're very clean.
Typically, a hotel's biggest concern is noise with an HVAC system. A lot of the complaints are generated from noise. And the great thing about the VRF system and the LG Art Cools that we do have in the rooms are the guests tend to not even notice them.
The thing is, you can't hear it. The developer will say to me, Joe, no, turn it on. And I go, it is on. No, turn it on high. It is on as high as it goes. And they laugh and they kind of say, you're kidding.
There's no air ducts to clean. Very few filters, just the one filter in the room. We're not worried about bringing in outside air.
The filters pretty much pop in and out. It's very simple. You don't need a whole set of tools and an HVAC technician to get into the unit.
What VRF does is it basically has a checkpoint where if someone wants cooling and someone wants heating, they'll say, all right, we're going to make this guy cooling, but rather than just dump that heating out to atmosphere, we're going to see if they can use it first. If they can use it, then they'll shift it over for free energy transfer into the heating zone.
What this allows the occupant and owner to do is reuse energy that they've already paid for rather than going to the utility company and purchasing new energy.
So the AC Smart Panel is a central controller. It's a 10-inch screen, touch screen, that's mounted in the building engineer's office, and he can control the entire building, every hotel room, from one touchscreen in his office. It's not a niche product. It's really like where wouldn't you apply it?
High rise to low rise. The system's very flexible and can be applied to any type of building.
We are doing things in an efficient and environmentally friendly manner. I know our clients and developers, they want to know that they're getting a building that is not going to be a gas guzzler, if you will. They want to know that they're getting something that's efficient, is not going to cost them a lot of money to maintain and heat and cool.